Tinubu escapes as FBI releases this info concerning his documents on offences in USA. Breaking news. Hello guys, welcome back once again to this YouTube channel. If you've been following the channel properly, I told you guys that Tinubu's removal officially was supposed to start yesterday, being the 30th day of October 2023. After the Federal Bureau of Investigation promised Nigerians and Aaron Greenspan and David Udenyi that they're going to release Tinubu's criminal records and everything that they have against Bola Tinubu, Tinubu and all the crimes which he committed in the United States of America, throughout his stay there. They promised this based on the FOIA, being the Freedom of Information Act, which is a normal act in the United States where people can extract information and criminal records of some political figures or public figures within and outside that have resided within the United States of America before. And the FBI complied and stated that by the end of October that they will start releasing about 2,500 criminal records of Bola Tinubu. That each month they're going to release about 500 pages. That means it's going to take them for about 400 to it's going to take them about 4 to 5 months to completely release the 2,500 pages of Tinubu's criminal records. These were the promises they made to Nigeria, because it was through this criminal record that we want to know when Tinubu changed his name, where all the lies and or probably other crimes which he committed in the United States of America, that is going to enable Nigerians to further know who the true identity and the true personality of their president is, since Tinubu have adamantly refused to reintroduce himself to Nigerians. P2B told him that there are a whole lot of discrepancies and a whole lot of doubts about your personality, identity, and everything that has to do with you because of the lies that you've told in the past, which you've been caught. P2B told him, reintroduce yourself, but he refused. That means the only way Nigeria could have known more about this man, apart from the ones that we've known, it was if the FBI released this document on the 30th day of October, being yesterday, 2023. But unfortunately, as a matter of fact, it was really quite painful that at the dying minute, FBI came, because probably, I don't know, whatever negotiation they had with Bola Tinubu. Tinubu, towards the dying minute of this particular release, filed a case to stop the FBI from releasing his criminal records on the basis of his privacy and every other thing that he said. And we know that the United States of America, probably only God knows probably what they used on or what they have on Bola Tinubu. I can tell you, nothing goes for free. As you can see, they said that FBI backs down from releasing Bola Tinubu's files in what appears a vote phase. The U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation will no longer release documents on Bola Tinubu's crimes in the United States. Instead, the Bureau will only release documents that does not have Tinubu's name in any crime in the U.S., according to a court filing today. The FBI and 5 other agencies had agreed to release documents relating to the crimes committed by Tinubu while he lived in the United States. The FBI turnaround may not be unconnected with the Supreme Court ruling that affirmed Tinubu as duly elected president. Sources in Washington, D.C. told me that the Joe Biden presidency may not be comfortable with the FBI release of incriminating documents against Tinubu, as that might jeopardize U.S. several interests in Nigeria and West Africa. Now you could imagine the news that is actually going on. And this is basically the truth, because the United States will see that if they truly exposes this particular man, being Bola Tinubu, is going to jeopardize whatever control they have on the West African country and in Nigeria in general. So what they did was to hold this as a ransom, probably to hold it against Bola Tinubu, so that Tinubu will be doing their bidding. Remember, without anything being said and done, Tinubu went and declared war against the people of Niger. Even sent a memo. He was the first president in the West Africa to send memo to the National Assembly for them to approve the deployment of soldiers to Niger, to fight Niger and everything, because he wants to do the bidding of the West. And now it is becoming glaring obvious why the United States and the FBI doesn't want to release Tinubu's criminal records and everything. After promising for several months, they've been promising. Look at David Udenyi was the first person that filed this case. He started this case since last year, I think October or thereabouts, since last year. That was when he started. He said, after this is what David Udenyi said, as you can see this, he said, after having initially stated unambiguously that it would comply with our FOI, clearly titled Bola Tinubu and K.O. Tinubu, after we filed a lawsuit, the FBI today has walked back on its position and now claims that it will only release documents not directly mentioning Bola Tinubu. Of course, it is impossible to prove what manner and extent of political interference and lobbying has taken place here. But what I do know is that we never had these problems until Nigerian journalists who were not involved in the case and who made no effort to investigate Tinubu's background until they saw an opportunity for cheap glory hunting, involved themselves and destroyed the one advantage we had still. This David Ude, collaborated with Aaron Greenspan in the United States to get this document from FBI. But Nigerians or probably some journalists, decided to feed on it, and by doing so, they created an unnecessary awareness that made Tinubu to quickly file a motion to block the FBI from releasing these documents. And this is what David Hude is saying, that the Nigerian journalists, alarmed and alerted the APC and the APC criminals for them to start working against the release of this document. And we know that they've used their federal power or might to actually negotiate with the United States, because, like I've said, they want to use Tinubu as a puppet that they will control and manipulate, so that whatever they tell him, they will tell him, we have your criminal records, and he will do their bidding, and probably only God knows whatever agreement or whatever lobbying or whatever thing that they've done. That's why I told the guy that Tinubu really, really escaped, because this could have been a whole lot of a big blow to him, because the whole world will know everything that he has done in the United States, all the criminal records and everything that he has done. But because the United States, like I've told you, that nothing goes for nothing, now they are having such an incriminating evidence and information about this man. There's nothing they will tell him that he wouldn't do, or else they will actually leak and expose everything about him to the whole community and to the international community, and it will become a big blow to the nation. I can boldly tell you this for free, because we cannot see a reason whereby, after FBI and other about 6 other federal agencies agreed to release Tinubu's criminal records in the United States, they decided at the dying minute to withdraw and to withdraw from it, and stating that they will not release documents that is directly mentioning Bola Tinubu, which is quite pathetic. After they must have agreed before, to tell you that something really, really happened at the background. Well, like I've said, it's just a time, like the popular saying goes, that time will always vindicate the righteous. It's just a matter of time. The truth will be revealed. You can't keep on. There is nothing hidden under the surface of the earth. The earth will know. The same Tinubu who went to Chicago and told Chicago that he attended government college in Lagos in 1970, when the school was not even created. The same Tinubu who came back to Nigeria and lied that he attended University of Chicago and obtained BSc. He was caught. So I believe that whatever thing that the FBI is holding, it's just a matter of time. 1 or 2 ways it will actually come out to the public domain, and the public will actually know more about this particular man being Bola Tinubu. Well, like I said, I'll keep on updating you guys concerning this incident and whatever that happens in this country. Do well to drop your comments concerning the recent development on the FBI files.